Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Please, as you come in, like and share. Like and share as you come in, please. Like and share as you come in. Let's have a quick chat. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Unhappy bride. Hi, my darling Muma. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, as you come in, like and share. I've missed you guys so much. I just thought I'd do a quick chat while the baby is having a nap. How you doing, sis? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. Please come in, share, like and share, please. Let's have a quick chat about intentional living. Living your life with intention and good intention for that matter. Let's talk about intentional living. Please like, share, say hi, say hello. Where are you watching from? Yes, Mama, you did. I was just coming live. I said, I don't know how many people will be available to watch, but La vie est belle. Oh, this is my beautiful sis. My beautiful sis with a beautiful presence. Welcome, my darling sis. I see you. It's been long. It's been long. Honestly, I haven't been here for almost what? Maybe 2 weeks now or more. Please, as you come in, like and share. Let's have a quick chat. Let's talk about intentional living, giving with intention and not attention, and also loving with intention and not for attention. That's what we'll be talking about today, especially with regards to the things that are happening in our community, in our lives. Let's talk about that. Sorry, daddy is at work, so I'm with the baby, so I had to do the invisible show today. I hope you guys are enjoying the natural view. That's the best I could offer you guys. I didn't want it to just be a blank camera. The kids are doing okay, sis. The kids are doing great. Please, as you come in, like and share. Like and share. Let's have a quick chat. That my God, I hope you all enjoyed Chivido 2024 yesterday. It was crazy. The internet was manic. The whole world was going gaga with David and Chioma's wedding. It's summertime. Yes, it's summertime, sis. It's beautiful. It's very hot today. I went out this morning, early morning, to weigh your baby. I went to weigh the princess because she's breastfeeding exclusively, and I took her to the weighing center. And she was the biggest baby there, and the ladies were like, how old is she? I said she's 11 weeks, and they were like, what? She's huge. She's a humongous baby. Her sister was the same. They are very big babies. So yeah, it was nice to just walk up there, the beautiful weather, nice sunshine. Please, as you come in, like and share. Like and share as you come in. Um, I hope I pronounced that correctly. It says Shehimen. Is it Shehinem Topsu? Oh, my beautiful big sis, Stainless in the building. Hi, big sis. Welcome. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Happy Wednesday. Happy Happy Wednesday. Please, as you come in, like and share, please. Like and share as you come in. Vira's phenomenon. Welcome, my darling sis. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Please, as you come in, like the video. Do me a favor, like the video and share the video. I hope you all enjoyed Davido's wedding yesterday. It was a beautiful event. Just going through the internet, trying to rummage the images or the videos, different vlogs talking about it. Anaya, welcome, darling. Talking about it, seeing this long love story being sealed, in front of both families was beautiful, was a beautiful thing to say. I know some people are saying, oh, Chioma is crazy to sit and wait and hope for a better life with Davido based on his past stories with infidelity. But I mean, Chioma is like Chioma and Davido. I liken them to Prince William and Princess Catherine here in the UK, because Princess Catherine was nicknamed Waity Katie because she always waited for her Prince Charming, which is Prince William. And people used to make fun of her, mocked her, and said she was wasting her time. But here they are. Here they are, happily married together. And I think that's a similar story with Chioma and Davido. So wishing them a happy marriage life and all the best. So, anyways, let's talk about intentional living, intentional giving, intentional living, however you want to term it. We live in a world today where people struggle at times to decipher if something is actually genuine or is actually just for a show. The like button, Lavia Bell says, if you touch the top right hand side of your screen, you would see three dots. And if you tap on those three dots, you would find the like button and you can just click on like. So top right hand of your screen, three dots, and then select like or the thumbs up for some people. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we live in a world now that, so many things are happening that you cannot even distinguish. Thank you so much, sis. You can't even distinguish what is real and what is not real. And you want to be able to live in the real world. You want to be able to have, real relationships. And it's from these real relationships that we can actually become better persons. Okay. Now, let's talk about the intentional giving part of it, and then we'll come to the intentional living. Giving is a beautiful thing. When you give, especially when you're giving from the depths of your heart, when you are giving, it's such a satisfying feeling that you get from giving. Okay. But then not everybody gives because they really want to give, or they have that kind nature, or, you know, intentional, positive intention to give. Some people give because of the attention that comes with the giving. So we'll talk about both of the types of giving, and the pros and cons. Now let's start with the intentional giving. Growing up as a child before the world, the internet, and everything came into existence. FBI clearance, Daddy Vixie's welcome. I see you. We are doing okay, thank you. Growing up as a child, or back in the days when we're young, you know, you know of charities, of bigger bodies coming to give. It wasn't okay, we have our neighbors, we share together and all whatnot. But when it came to giving to sustain people's lives, it was more to do with Red Cross, the United Nations, UNICEF, and all those things. It had to do with NGOs. If you all remember back in the days, we had so many NGOs. And kids, welcome, darling. I see you. Please like the video as you come in and share where possible. We had those NGOs that gave to support people in need. But then as time went on with globalization, then came the internet. Giving has had a diverse outlet. You don't necessarily need to be in the same quarters or in the physical vicinity to be able to give to somebody. Okay. Now on the internet, you have what you call the giveaways. You still have the NGOs and all whatnot, but now you see a lot of individuals embarking on helping struggling individuals, which is a beautiful thing. which is such an amazing thing. And this help goes a long way to change the life of countless people. And the beauty about the modern day giving is that boundary location is not an issue. I can be here in the UK and I'm giving to somebody in Somalia. I can be here in the UK, I'm giving to somebody back home in Cameroon. I can be here in the UK, I'm giving in Nigeria. I can be here and give to any part of the world. That's the beauty about the internet and giving. That's the beauty of the internet and giving. And for those people who are givers, genuine givers and intentional givers, people who really give selflessly to see or better the lives of other people, it's a beautiful, beautiful breakthrough for them. Especially when you can see the positive effect that your giving attitude has. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And like you say, some people have more, some people don't have. And if you have, and you're blessed with that generous mind to always give people, of course, by all means, do so and give. Give. But then again, with this same internet, something happened recently. Something happened to me recently on the internet that I'm thinking, wow, as much as we want to give and help people, have people actually, so well, some people, have they actually taken the concept of blessing someone or giving to someone, have they actually taken it now for granted? Because before now, Ivy Love Darling is welcome. Before now, of course, I can never forget you, darling sis. Before now, giving was based on sincerity and necessity. Okay, people really need. But if you look nowadays on the internet, let's talk more on the internet, especially now, because we seem to be passing more of our time on the internet. We coexist a lot now more on the internet. It's a web world we're living in. Something happened recently, and I thought, wow, this is really is worrying for me. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've encountered this. Please, as you come and like the video. I commented on, I can't remember where I dropped a comment. I dropped a comment, and this has happened to me 3 times within a couple of weeks. 3 times within a couple of weeks. I drop comments, and when I drop comments, somebody comes on that comment section where I've dropped the comment and say, oh, sister, please bless me, I need food. Oh, mom, please bless me today, I nobody has blessed me today. Oh, mom, please, and I'm thinking, come on, are people now coming to the internet to fend for money, or are we giving to people that actually need the help and the support? Or are we now a society where we feel like people are so soft at heart, that there are so many nice or kind people out there that we want to exploit the situation? And when you have people like that in a community, the real people who need to benefit from this giving or giveaways don't actually get it, because you have people who actually are not struggling being very forthcoming with begging and asking. And for me, I find that very disturbing. I don't know about you. I'm not judging them, but I feel like a lot of people are now using the internet as a money-making scheme to come on, move from one comment section to another to beg and ask people to bless them. Or somebody says to you, oh, I hope I get data so I'll be able to catch your live show. If you don't have data, you don't have to catch the live show. Whenever you get data, you can come live and join the crew. Stay positive. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. When you get the data, you can come and watch and join the crew and learn or have fun. So that's the problem with giving. Yes, we have good people Good people who want to give, but do we have the right people we are giving to? Is the big question. Kind people who are willing to help, support the less privileged. But do we actually get the right targets? Do we actually get the right targets? And are people being so laid back because of the giving attitude or the generosity of our people? Because trust me, there are a lot of kind people, there are a lot of generous people out there. And giving doesn't necessarily mean you have to give in thousands or hundreds of thousands. You don't have to be a billionaire or a multimillionaire or super rich woman or super rich man to give. There are people who just naturally have that kind nature to give. They feel they have that self-fulfillment when they give. There are people who are born givers, that all they want to do is give and give and give, and that gives some level of satisfaction. And for people like that, for people who are natural givers, okay, when they give, they don't expect anything in return. They're intentional about their giving. They give because they want to give, because they believe is the right thing to do. It's within their principle to give, to bless somebody. They believe that when they bless somebody, they get blessed in return, not necessarily from that person. Even if that person doesn't bless them, they have the reward of self-satisfaction that they've actually helped someone. And that's the way I see myself. That's why I would say, I'll tell somebody, when you give, don't expect that that person that you've given to, their family or that particular individual, is going to come back and repay you for your good gestures. Because many a times you will get offended, you will get upset, you will get disappointed, because people would not necessarily return your good favors. Stainless. We'll come to that. We'll come to that, big sis. Yes, they don't expect you there are people who you can do thousands of help, sustain them several months, weeks, years, but then they would never come back to say thank you. For those givers, some of them who actually love giving, they don't care. They know their reward comes from above, and also they get that self-satisfaction because they know they've blessed somebody. Those are the intentional givers. Those are the intentional givers. People will even give to people they don't know. They give without even asking, who are you? Why have you decided to come to me to ask for help? Recently, I watched on Facebook, because I'm not well, I have a TikTok account, but I don't watch TikTok as much. But there is an account that I'm friends with on Facebook, and she literally um publishes like little parts of Prophet Henry Betang's, is it Betang? Orok Henry, Prophet Orok Henry's TikTok community forum, where they come together. Oh, Prince Melvin Nation, my darling baby bro, welcome, darling. I see you. They come together as a community and bless strangers. And bless strangers. It doesn't matter your religion, your race, your gender, or your sexual orientation. These people come together as a community, strangers who come together to support one another. And I think that's a beautiful thing to do. And that's giving with intention. That's intentional giving, because those people, they will perhaps never see those people again, the people they've blessed. They'll probably never see them again. But they want to go out there to do help, to bless people, because they feel that deep within them, their spirit is leading them to bless someone and change someone's story. Yes, they believe in that. Millions have been donated. by individuals just to change someone's life. And some of these people, you don't see them on the screen anymore. They do that good deed, they're gone. That's the beauty about this kind of giving, intentional giving. It brings out the humility in people. It brings out, it showcases the kindness of mankind. It showcases a love, bond, unity, and strength that exists if we come together as a people. Belinda Paul, my darling big sis. Welcome, big sis. I see you. FBI clearance says, please, as you come in, like and share. FBI clearance says, in this society now, different people fall under different categories. We have lazy categories, unappreciative categories. Unpleasant categories, sweet talkers, gaslighters, ungrateful, and hard working workers. You've missed one, the Kearney ones. You missed the Kearney category. Taylor Isaacs, welcome, darling. Please, as you come in, like the video. As you come in, like the video, please. So you have these people who give just to show that in this world we still have kind people out there. Absolutely, FBI clearance fixes. These are people that who showcase that there's still kind people out there, people who are loving and caring and want to make sure that we help each other to grow, to bridge the gap between the poor, extreme poor, and the rich, the haves and the have-nots. They have and they have not. It's very, 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 very important to identify these people, because most of the times we get carried away by the negativity around us that we forget about this group of people who are actually there to support. And when things like this happen, the behavior characteristics of this kind of people, it actually motivate other people to want to do more. There are people who have that money, but they don't just have that spirit of giving. But when they see people come together, and especially somebody who has less than what they have, who is happy to give the little that they can actually afford, it will encourage those people who have more to want to give too. You encourage those people who want to, who are having a lot but reluctant in spirit to give, to want to bless other people too. Which is a beautiful thing, which is a lovely thing. But on the other hand of things, yes, big sis Belinda Paul, that's true. That's just a simple truth, because we have people who are so rich, who have everything in the world, and they just spend extravagantly, okay? And sometimes they even say to you, I don't even know how to go about helping people. I've seen a rich person, somebody who is well to do, say, I don't even know how to go about helping people. What do I do? You see, those people, they have the money, but they don't have the outlet to reach those people in need. And so when they see you, Sister Belinda Paul, who is not the multimillionaire, helping those poor people in Moyoka, in Kumba, in Limbe, that sick person that comes and cries, that will give them that boost. Sometimes even approach you and say, Sister Belinda, we've seen you doing this, do this outreach. How can we support you? So sometimes it takes one person to kickstart a project for other people to join. And that's what community building is all about. That's what community building is all about. Yes, that's what community building is all about. While on the other side of the coin, you have those people who give for attention. So we've spoken about the intentional givers. Now let's talk about the attention givers. People who give for attention. And those people exist around us. Those people exist around us. There are people who give, especially us. Let's start with us, the vloggers. Okay, people may not have negative intentions for that, but it doesn't come as intentional giving. I have my platform. Nothing against people who want to do that, who want to bless people from time to time. But I feel like people are abusing. Of course, it's a way of growing platform, but I feel people are abusing the act of giving, where people are giving, just to buy loyalty from people. People give just to buy subscription. Now people give because they want to build their platforms. That giving is not because you are gaining satisfaction from helping somebody. That giving is given because you want to create an awareness about your brand or your platform. I'm happy that Sister Belinda Paul is here. I wish my baby sis Bafu Pikin was here. Something happened on her post. I spoke with her about it and we laughed about it. I think something happened where she's one of those people who actually help a lot of people who are in need, both in front of the camera and behind the cameras as well, which I applaud her for that as well. But something happened. She put a post on her Facebook page. Apparently, she decided not to, you know, do giveaways to her, I think, to the top fans or something like that. And these people unsubscribed from her channel. And she was really disappointed. And she put up a post to say, so are you guys only here for the money, or do you guys actually love the platform and the information you're getting from the platform? And that broke my heart. That broke my heart, because that's what I mean by giving with attention. Those people came there not because they needed you. They came there because they saw an opportunity to make money. And that's why when the money wasn't forthcoming, they disappeared. It's just like those fake friends. It's like the fake friend that comes to you and pretend to be a friend, but they're only there because they know there's something in it for them. They know you're there and you're there for a purpose, and they can actually use you to get what they want, which is very dangerous. It's very dangerous, giving with attention, for the fact that it leads to a lot of disappointment. It leads to a lot of disappointment, because the giver doesn't necessarily get that self-satisfaction that the intentional giver has. And then the intentional objective for which they were given may not be obtained, as it were in the case of my sister Bafupiki. She will kill me when she hears me using her as an example. I love you, Mama. I love you. I had to use this as an example to make people understand where I'm coming from. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you all can hear me, please. It's like my comment section is frozen. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me, please. Looks like my comment section is frozen. Oh dear. Please let me know if you can hear me, guys, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Okay, perfect. I was worried. I thought it was frozen for a second. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see if I can put the show number. Get the show number up. How come I don't have the show number? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to put the show number. Oh, yeah, yeah. So yeah. Oh God, I don't know if I can find the number. This show number. It's this show number is so funny. Let me see this. Sorry, guys. Please bear with me. Bear with me one moment, please. Mm. This is mm, okay. I don't know how to get this show number and put it up. But if anybody has my show number, Big Sis, FBI clearance. If you have my show number, please, Big Sis, can you just put it on there for me, please? Where are my messages? If you have my show number, sis, Big Sis, please, if you can put it on there for me, please. It ends with 29. Um, Sis Belinda Paul says, FBI clearance, I'm afraid of because we used to believe friends more. Even afraid of friends because we used to believe in friends more than your family, but this day prefer my blood. Yes, I don't blame you, sis. So I was talking about this attentional giving. So and I mentioned about the platform ones, and then the other one that you see very common in our society nowadays, which is very common. It's this one that we hear a lot about, people giving and then going about saying it. When you gift of somebody, you go and you make fun of the person. When you gift of somebody, giving, even the Bible says, when you give, what your left or your right hand is giving, your left shouldn't know. So it's a quiet thing sometimes, especially when you're giving from the back. When you're giving from the back, it means you don't want it to be known by the second or third person. So, what is your reason for coming out or telling a third party that, do you know I have given this so and so person monies? Do you know this person came to me and I blessed them with so and so amount? If you give somebody of something privately, it remains privately. It's the responsibility of the recipient, if they deem it necessary. If they deem it necessary to want to come out and say, where's my comment section? To want to come out and say, you know what? My big sis FBI clearance blessed me with so and so amount, or bless me with this. Let the world know that this person is coming to appreciate you. So the acknowledgement comes in the form of appreciation. And that's how the other people know. That way you maintain your humility and selflessness, you as the giver as well. Because you have given quietly But because the recipient is so overwhelmed with so much joy, they've decided to share that story, that blessing that they've actually received through you. And that way, more people will be encouraged, to want to give. And even you that gave, you will be encouraged to give more because you feel like people appreciate your kind gesture. But when you give privately and you tell of the giving to a third party, or it says in public, that doesn't become giving anymore. That's almost like a trap for humiliation. I see such givers as, givers who want to humiliate their benefactors. Givers who want to humiliate their benefactors. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. FBI clearances, check Big Sis on my old shows. You would find my number there and just pin it. Even I think the show before last or the last two shows, it will be there. And you can just type it in and I'll pin it, please. For anyone who wants to call later. I don't know what happened then. My comment section just disappeared. Usually you will see live comments. All messages. Okay, now I can see all messages. That's fine. When you give and you say you're humiliating that person, and you hear a lot in our community about people who are giving not because they really want to give and bless somebody, they are giving because they want people to go and do dirty jobs for them. People are blessing vloggers not because they literally think that this vlogger is deserving of that blessing. They are giving money to the vlogger because they want the vlogger to go and humiliate A or C. And when their job is done, they move away. Or if they don't feel satisfied by what the vlogger has delivered, they move to the next vlogger, and this black hole of behavior continues in our community. And it is very dangerous. Let me see. Big C says she has the one that ends with 227. Yeah. This one should end with 29. Let me see. Give me a moment. Guys, give me a moment, please. Just a moment. Cancel. Yes, Big Sis. I think it's that one. Is correct though. It's correct. Is that one? I've gotten it now. But I cannot type. Yes, is that one, Big Sis? Is that one? It ends with 227. Yes, you can put that down, please. Let me see. Yes, that's the one. Thank you, Big Sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect. Beautiful Queen Bee, my beautiful sis, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining, sis. I see you. So you give to these bloggers, and if they do your job, you move to the next. So it's almost like you're not giving with the purpose of serving humanity. You're giving for your own selfish reasons. You're giving for your own selfish reason, and it's given with strings attached. And that's why that giving is not respected by a lot of the vloggers. Why? Because they know you're not giving them because you're a kind person. They know you're giving them because you want them to do your dirty job. All right, darlings, they know you're giving them because you want them to do your dirty job. As simple as that. As simple as that. As simple as that. And the danger with this sort of giving is the fact that it can always lead to enmity. Why? Because disrespect is going to come in, no trust is going to be there, lack of appreciation. That's why sometimes people, there's a lot of times people ask question, oh, this person is ungrateful. Even I used to say that. I make statement like, oh, this person is so ungrateful. How can you be so ungrateful? Somebody gives you money and then you turn and you disrespect this person. But the deeper I get to understand why this person is disrespectful to their donor, you understand that the donation was given with for attention and not with intention. And that's why this person deemed it necessary to disrespect the donor. I need us to understand this in our community. Because trust me, sometimes we are condemning people's behavior, but we need to understand the root cause of that behavior. And I got to understand that the root cause for the disrespect and disregard, or ungratefulness or ingratitude, as if you want to put it, that's happening in our community when it comes to our fellow brothers and sisters, is based on the fact that a lot of the times the donors are giving them monies not because they are kind and generous and selfless. They're giving it because that money has strings attached to it, and they're giving that money with instructions to go and deliver the job. Simple as that. Because sometimes I really don't understand how somebody's going to bless you with hundreds of dollars and you dismiss that as if it's nothing. Somebody will bless you with thousands of dollars. Sometimes I'm like, what? Like, which cocoa plantation did you go to cultivate? Or which banana farm did you go to trim or prune down? Or which lamba cocoa did you go to mulch that somebody's paying you thousands of dollars? Unmerited grace, my sweetest mama, welcome, darling. I see you. God's love, the sweetest soul on the streets. I see you, my darling. You wonder why people will give people, give an individual a huge sum of money, yet that person is being disrespectful. But I got to understand that the disrespect is as a result of the fact that this money was given to me because I had to do a job. It's not because you love me. It's not because you want to support me. It's not because you want to support me, but because you want me to do your dirty job. And you can see how some of the vloggers are getting so frustrated. They don't want to do the dirty deed no more. People are trying to clean themselves and come off it. And then you will see some of the donors getting frustrated to say this child is an ungrateful child. But no, if somebody wants to change and doesn't want to do any dirty job anymore, they don't need your money. They won't need your money anymore. The girl with the vibes. Welcome, my mama. They don't need your money anymore. So let them be. Let them go. Take away the money if they don't want to. Like I said before, and people think I'm joking. You think I'm joking? If somebody were to come to me and say to me, Bella, if somebody were to come to me and say to me, in fact, they won't come to start with. You see, it's the way you make yourself. If you make yourself bananas, monkeys will eat you. If you make yourself bananas, monkeys will eat you. I don't think anybody will have the nerve. I don't think any mother, senior sister, or auntie, or uncle, or father, or mother anywhere will have the nerve to come and say, Bella, I want you to go and insult this person. I want you to go and humiliate this person. I want you to go and fight for me. Hell no. But if for some reason Satan were to pursue one or punish one, oh, Big Sis Zainab Fred, I see you. Welcome, Big Sis. If Satan were to pursue one to fall victim to think, oh, let me go and try attempt Bella and tell her to go and do this job, and you came and you gave me your monies, I will take that money, I will eat it, and I'll come to the community, I'll announce to the community that you came to pay me or bribe me to do a dirty job. I'll eat it, and then I'll humiliate you in front of my camera. Yes, of course. God love, you people have to set standards for themselves. They have to set standards for themselves. They have to set standards for themselves. If you make yourself poo-poo, flies will land on you. And oh, my darling baby sis, I see you. I see you. How are you doing, darling? Welcome, welcome. If you make yourself feces, flies will land on you and feed on you. That's just a simple truth. That's just a simple truth. So givers with attention are destructive givers. This kind of givers, they are not to be recognized. I call them destructive givers. I call them destructive givers. Givers who give for hidden agendas or for just, you know, for giving sake for other people to get hurt by their money. They are not good givers. They're not philanthropic. They are destructive givers. And that's the kind of giving we should discourage in our community. That's the kind of giving we should discourage in our community in totality. In totality. It's all good and nice to give people, help people, bless people. It's beautiful. Trust me, bless somebody is a beautiful thing to do. But please don't bless them and expect them to do things for you. And don't bless them and then go and sing their name all over the world and tell the world how you've given them so and so amount. You don't. You don't. Because trust me, when you give, God blesses you. When you give, God blesses you. When you give, giving is like praying. Giving is like a prayer, like you're praying to God, because God is going to bless you in return. You're sowing seed in the life of people. You're planting for your generation. You're planting for yourself and for your generation to come, a seed of kindness. And that's why when you give in private, you need to stay in private. Even the Bible says, let, left hand, left hand don't know what your right hand is giving. And it's the same thing. Don't go blowing your trumpet because you're giving. You want the whole world to know I'm giving. Like the Pharisees in the Bible, when they're praying, they have wood ash on their faces. It's the Pharisees or the Sadducees. They cover their face in ash because they want the whole world to see, oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, I'm a Christian. I'm prayerful. When not necessarily, they are not. They're committing all the havocs in life. It's the same thing in our community with those destructive givers. Epia Clearance says, money na money. If you give me with bad intention, Naya. Naya, oh, I'm gonna see. Oh, na say, I go use and cook my achu. You are this achu. Hi. Oh my days. Please like and share. Please subscribe. If you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and click on the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your notification. Money na money. If you give me bad intention and a cup of tea, honestly, I'll go use a cook you. Oh my days. So when you're giving and making all the noise and putting strings to it, you're planting recipe for disaster. Literally, you're planting a recipe for disaster. So I just sort of make that very clear when it comes to intentional living and giving and giving with attention or for attention. Now let's come to intentional living, my people. Now this is the one that I really want us to pay attention. This is the one I really want us to pay attention, please. Especially when it comes to our community. Anybody who knows me, if you know me, you know me that I'm a fixer. I'm not a destroyer. I love when people live together. I love when people are together. Okay, that's me. I find it so hard when there's discord between people that I love and I respect. I find it so hard. So hard. There's a difference between being respectful and being friends. There's a difference. I can respect you, but I don't have to be your friend. I can respect you, but I don't have to be your friend. And that falls in line with what I'm talking about, intentional living. Intentional living is living your life with a purpose, living your life with respect for others and with respect for yourself. Keyword: respect. I can respect you, but you don't have to be my friend. And that is something that a lot of us struggle with in our community. And it breaks my heart. That's something that a lot of us struggle with in our community, and it breaks my heart. I know that my big sis FBI clearance, she's gonna whoop me after I say this part of the show. She's gonna whoop me, but I'm gonna try as much as possible to be as diplomatic as possible, to be as respectful as possible. I'm gonna try to be as objective as possible, and I will beg on everybody to be honest with their comments. Drop your comment, drop your honest opinion, because all we want to see is a community where, respect prevails, where people live in harmony. When people live in harmony, you know, that's what we want. Now, how can I put this? How can I put this? I think I'm just gonna have to be blunt with it, because these are three people that I respect the most. These are three people that I respect the most in this community, as it stands. Okay. Well, not the most. One among the people I respect in this community. There are about four people that I respect in this community when it comes to vloggers. There are about four persons or five maximum that I respect when it comes to this our community. So I'm going to talk about I'll talk about something in relation to what's happening between my elder sister, Mommy Bree, my auntie dearest, Auntie Rosemary, and my darling auntie Ebony Mama. I'm going to talk about that, and I'll try to be objective as possible, because it's something that really disturbed me. Something that has really, really disturbed me recently. And I'm one of those people where I hate to be in a position where I feel like I'm in a tight corner. I hate to feel like I'm in a tight space. Now I'm struggling to understand what is happening. I'm struggling to understand what is happening, because I want us to learn that respect and communication is the key to every misunderstanding, every conflict resolution. If there's no respect, people cannot come to the table to talk to one another. If there's no communication, when you get to the table, you will still struggle to resolve your differences. Yes, you will still struggle to resolve your differences. Now, these three ladies that I respect so much are at loggerheads. Okay. Not, I wouldn't use the word loggerheads, and not of not in the best of relationships. And it's something that really saddens me, because they don't have to be friends, but I would have loved for them to have that mutual respect among themselves. So for those who were not able to follow what happened, if I understand correctly, and I stand to be corrected, anybody please correct me if I'm right or wrong. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. In this life, in this life, especially in our community, I've learned a lot. I used to be very naive, but I've learned a lot, that if somebody would offend me and say to me, I'm sorry, I will not, I will not be comfortable to open my arms to that person. which is sad because I'm one of those people. I love love. I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. Now something has happened between this my beautiful auntie and my elder sisters. Now, what triggered? I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Hopefully, the baby will not wake up as I continue. I know something had happened where my darling big sis, Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin, took a voice note from Auntie Constance's show and went and analyzed it on her platform and analyzed that voice without seeking the permission of Auntie Constance, that she was going to do the analysis word verbatim as per the voice. Okay. Now, Auntie Constance was not happy with that. And we got to understand that Auntie Constance was, mature enough to express her dissatisfaction for that behavior that Mommy Bree did, to analyze that voice note that was taken, or that call that was taken from her show. And we're also meant to understand that there was a conversation between these two, and Minister Mrs. BB apologized to Auntie Constance. Then again, we're only made to understand that this apology had happened on the day that Auntie Constance came and did a show to address the situation. Okay. And if I'm honest, if I am really honest, what is happening here between these three sisters could have been easily prevented. Could have been easily prevented if there was genuine respect for each other. If there was genuine respect for each other, it would have been easily. Mommy J, welcome, darling. I see you. It was genuine respect for each other. Because Auntie Constance, let me address you, my beautiful Auntie Constance. My beautiful Auntie Constance. I always say to you, I'm still waiting for that time to tell you. I've said it several times. I know your family even before I knew you on media. Okay. And that's why I respected you even before, as soon as I saw you on media. If I were you, of course, you have your audience, you have people who follow you and believe in you. If I were you, the energy and manner in which you addressed Minister Mrs. BB on your show that day would have been toned down a little bit, considering the fact that she had apologized to you earlier on. Considering that she had apologized to you earlier on. If I were you, that's me. If I were you, I would have come on. Of course, your followers wanted you to address this. They were not happy. They were, dissatisfied with what was happening. They had the concern, and rightly so. But if I were you, what I would have come out to say to my audience would be, you know what? It's happened. I was very upset. I was disappointed. I had to contact Mommy Bree. I spoke with her about it. She has apologized. I aired my mind, and I'm hoping that it doesn't repeat itself anymore. And let's move on. Let's move on. Stay Positive says, and that's where I don't understand. Mommy B already apologized to Mommy K, so there was no reason for her to come again and talk about it, which also made me feel like she was waiting for it. That's what I'm saying. Even if she had to talk about it, Stay Positive, she would have just come, if I were her, and explained to the people who were, because she said some of her followers were nagging and with frustration that she must come and address Minister Mrs. BB's action. And of course, if I were her, I would come and say, you know what, I've listened to you all, I'm talking about it, but please be rest assured that we've settled it behind, she's apologized, and we're moving on. But that did not happen. until Rosemary called into, to on the show to say, but I think you spoke with her last night, didn't she apologize? And she still carry on. And of course, people were already angry. Some of the commenters or her ardent followers were very disappointed. And some people cannot just make rational decisions. Some of them, they were just waiting for opportunities to pounce on people. And there are some gaslighters, and they gaslighted so much, and that made things worse. That made things escalate. And for me, that would have been prevented if that show was made short and sweet. And for people who really love Auntie Constance, they would understand that she's letting go because BBTV has apologized, and so let go as well. I remember when I had the problem with the lady in Belgium, and she apologized, and I said it was done. I had some of my followers who were very disappointed. They said, no, you cannot accept it. I said, please, for peace to reign, let's just accept the apology and move on. Let's just accept the apology and move on. If you truly love me, please come with me. Even though some of my followers said to me they would never come with me. They don't trust my judgment on this street when it comes to platforms. My sister Jean Kendall sent to me into. Hi, I'm too nice like that. I always see the good in people. Always see the good in people. Always. Say, Mommy Kate did the same to Auntie Dorothy after she had apologized from behind. When somebody apologizes and you accept the apology, you have to let go. You have to let go. Unless you say you don't accept the apology, then that, which is still your choice. But once you accept that apology, please, you have to let go. You have to let go. Bella, there's no genuine care on this street. Come mothers, come children. We all have seen it. They say charity begins at home. If someone is your person, don't use their thing without their permission. Yes, I told Minister Mrs. Bibi, I told Mommy Brie, I said to her, did you ask ask Auntie Constance you're taking the voice note? And she said no. I said, that's where you made a mistake, you blundered there, because if you're my person, I would just give you a heads up to say, listen, I want to use that call from your show. Is that okay? Okay, that's how I looked at it. And she said to me, Bella, I have apologized. And I said, okay, well, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And I thought that was a good thing, but I was surprised the way it ended. I was surprised the way it ended. Exactly. I love to talk behind. I love to talk behind. Meta Pekin. Oh, my darling baby sis. Welcome. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. So, Auntie Constance has done that show. And I thought, okay, fair enough. It was, it was a fist clinching show. I watched with, I was on edge watching that show. I'm like, oh my God, not again, not again, not again. And then I thought, okay, that was over. That's fine. That's done. And then it now moves to Auntie Rosemary. Okay, my Auntie dearest. Now I'm trying to figure out what actually happened between Auntie Rosemary and Auntie Constance. And this is what I'm going to say. And it's an advice to every one of us. This is what I'm going to say. Because I know Auntie Constance is addressing the father, Auntie Rosemary is accusing her for taking funds on her platform with people that she with victims that have come to cry for help. But let me tell my darling Auntie Constance, maybe you missed something. Maybe you missed something, dear Auntie Constance. I know Idangwa Remix did a post on Facebook, and Idangwa Remix alleged that you, Auntie Constance, you are actually making arrangements with people to come on your platform. You raise funds and you split the proceeds between you guys. Now, I saw that. What's wrong with you, baby? Auntie Rosemary jumped into your defense. She jumped in your defense and her community patients, and actually called out Ida and said to Ida, don't say such a thing, because we are not going to believe you, because you came some time ago and said BBTV and I, we put out the nude photo of Auntie Sally without any proof. So you cannot come and you're accusing somebody again of, scamming the community of funds without, concrete proof. So that's what Auntie Rosemary said. That's what Auntie Rosemary said. And I know for sure, Auntie Constance, you're actually upset with the fact that Auntie Rosemary had made a call on BBTV show. I know for sure that's why you're upset. Made a show on BBTV show and said you came on live when BBTV was live, and because it was disrespectful and it was calculative. I know that's your frustration, and I will say, of course, um, Auntie Rosemary had no proof that you did that on purpose. So for that reason, you will be upset. But even if you're upset, Auntie Constance, you don't go to that extent to which you are going, my dearest auntie. I'm not going to lie. I've watched your shows. I have watched your shows. I was watching from the back. And to be honest, the punishment does not equate the crime. I'm not going to lie to you. The punishment doesn't equate the crime, because the way you're vlogging now and the words you're throwing, my dear Auntie Constance, no, Auntie, I don't expect that from you. Now you see, with the way you're vlogging, you're giving Auntie Rosemary every right to conclude that you needed that 365 days that she's always cried on this, in this community, that every person who comes and says they've repented, they've changed, they want to make amends of their way of living, they need 365 days to prove that they've actually changed. And which, to me, I see it as literally calling out for consistency, which is lacking. Now you just jumping the ban and going for the jugular as soon as you have a fall, or not even a fallout, a misunderstanding with these two sisters of yours, sends a red signal. And you're making it now. Auntie Rosemary is now saying, I told you guys so, I told you so, and I told you so. And you don't want to give people that opportunity to always say to you, but I told you guys not to trust. I never trusted. That's it in your faces. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to disagree. It's absolutely fine. But can we at least do it respectfully? Oh, I'm talking to all of us, every vlogger. Can we at least do it respectfully? You guys have been here on this platform, where, in this community, where the lady in Belgium has disrespected me uncounted, countless times. She disrespected me countless times. It took me a while to address her, and I addressed her. I addressed her to my satisfaction, and I addressed her with respect and dignity to myself and to my audience. I address her with respect for myself and for my audience. I don't have to use foul language to pass on my message. If you really want to pass on a message to somebody, address the person. Put across your points. Be assertive and clear how you want your point to land. BBTV, the content creator. Oh, co-host, most protective auntie in the block. Your babies are sleeping, so I sneak out. I'm sneaking, to get this few minutes with you guys. I miss you all so much. I said, let me just, jump in and have this quick chat. You can address somebody and put out your points without any disrespect. Nobody is above addressing on this media. Nobody. That's what you guys understand. Nobody's above addressing on this media. But address people with respect. Even if it's a child, address them with respect. And the honest truth is, when you address somebody with respect and air your feelings, your emotion, your disappointment, it hits differently. It lands so well that it will prick the conscience of that person, for the person to want to think and look deep into what they've done that made you so upset. Ex grinder. If anybody knows me, and please don't delete her comment. If anybody knows me, ex grinder, I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I can never be a follower. And that's one thing you don't understand about me. I have a mind of my own. I'm so independent. If I should tell you, let me tell you, Auntie Rosemary and Mommy Brie, if anything, they never wanted me. They never wanted me. And one other auntie, they never wanted me to address Brenda on my show. They never wanted me to address Brenda on my show. No, they won't block you, ex Grinder. They won't block you. Don't worry, they won't block you. They never wanted me to address Brenda on my show. I wanted to address Brenda before I had the baby, but I said to myself, no, I'm going to leave it. When the baby comes, I will address her at that time. And I address her when I had decided that that was the right time for me to address her. Nobody, let me tell you, ex grinder, if I tell you that there are times that so many times I disagree with Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin, I disagree with Auntie Rosemary on our thoughts. Let me give you an example. An example will be with Auntie Rosemary when Brenda had a coup d'etat with Emma Class. My auntie dearest came out and told you guys that that was no coup d'etat. It was realistic. There was fact. There was nothing like coup d'etat. It was real. And I was telling auntie, she will tell you guys the truth. I said, I believe there was a coup d'etat. I have a mind of my own. I have a mind of my own. There's nobody born of a woman or a man in this community that can tell me, Bella, go and do this. And I do it against my will or my principle. Never, ex grinder. It will never ever happen. That I can assure you. That I can assure you. Whether BBTV wanted or didn't want, I had made up my mind to address Brenda. I may have told BBTV about my dissatisfaction with her behavior, but I never told her I was coming to address her. I decided to address her. I made that conscious decision by myself individually, and I did it. And I had cause afterward to say, why did you do it? You didn't have to do it. I said, I had to do it for my peace of mind. I had to do it for my peace of mind. They won't block you, ex grinder. They won't block you. Feel free. Nobody's blocking you. As long as you're not insulting, nobody's going to block you. Nobody's going to block you. Mom of two boys. Oh, my sis from another mother. If you know me as Brenda, that's why, see, with me, what you will understand, I will not emphasize so much on that ex Brenda, because my philosophy in life is people who love and know and understand and trust you, they don't expect you to give any explanation. They don't expect you to explain yourself. It's only people who don't know you, who don't trust and believe you, that would always want you to explain and express yourself countless times. And it's pointless to do it because you already have your fixed opinion about situations. So there's nothing that I say or do would sway or persuade you to see otherwise, and which is absolutely fine. Which is absolutely fine. But trust me, nobody born of a woman, nobody born of a woman can ever say to me, Bella, go and do something that, and I do it. That's again. In fact, I don't even ask for permission. This show I'm doing, I don't ask for permission from anybody to do my shows. My God, this is ridiculous. This is in fact, I always find this funny. I always find it funny. Maybe that's what some bloggers do. That's what our community is used to. Our community is so used to a system where people get sent to do things. Bella, I will always support you by being you rather than mixing yourself with people who would only put you in a disgraceful situation. I don't understand ex grinders, but now How are they putting me in a disgraceful situation is what you need to make me to understand. I take responsibility for my actions. Trust me. Brenda, if you come and say to me, Bella, this thing that you did here, it's wrong. If you came, Brenda, let me tell you something. For example, Brenda, if you came and you said to me, Bella, the show you did to address Brenda, your tone was harsh, or you used certain words that you shouldn't have used, or you were excessive with the address of the situation. Aha, you're holding me accountable, grandas, because that's my action. I did it. I cannot run away from it because that's my action. So I have to explain myself to you. But you cannot now want to judge me based on other people's action. I don't find that fair now. Do you think that's fair? I don't really think of it yourself. I don't find it fair. I don't find it fair. Thanks, Granda. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you though. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you dropping your comments without any insult. I appreciate that. To be honest, I do. I appreciate you for respecting the platforms and rules. Thank you so much. But trust me, nobody sends Bella. Nobody. No, nobody sends Bella to do anything. Bella would never do based on what somebody is saying. So people should always know that. People should always know that, because for me, I find it disrespectful that somebody would even think that I don't have a mind of my own to address a situation. That I find it disrespectful, honestly. But again, Brenda has every right to drop his or her own opinion. So where were we anyway? Where were we before the little digression? So, like I was saying, where was I? I'm trying to get my thoughts together now again. Yes, and then yeah, I was talking to talk about the situation between the number is not going through. Oh, Papa got the girl with the vibes. Let me see. Have I put the wrong number? Maybe that's a okay. Let me try calling you, sis. The number is going through, sis. I just called you now. I was declined. Okay, she's typing. Okay. So yeah, like I was talking regards to this situation with Auntie Rosemary and Auntie Constance. When situations like that happen, it's okay to to air your frustration, but without insulting anybody. Without insulting anybody, without using the derogatory words, especially when you are um of a certain age. When we are of a certain age, I'm begging all of us as vloggers, when you are of a certain age, refrain from using certain languages, certain words, certain vocabularies. It doesn't sit well, especially when you have people like children that you say you're raising, or children that are yours, the children that look up to you as their mother or auntie or role model or inspiration. We have to refrain from certain words. We really do have to refrain from certain words. It doesn't make good of things. And if we forgive somebody, let me tell you something. What I've come to understand, and we should all understand, when we ask for forgiveness, if you hurt somebody, and that person, and you ask for forgiveness, and that person says, "Okay, I've forgiven you," give the person time to heal. Please, give the person time to heal. Let them take their time, and when they've healed fully, they would you would know. because it will depend on their interaction with you. It will be like baby steps. They'll be taking one step at a time to heal. For some people, they will heal and they will embrace you. They will bring you back into their circle. For some people, they will heal, but they will just be cordial or civil with you, which is still okay. At least it's taking off the burden off your shoulder, or the burden in your heart that you're actually making someone hurt. Exactly what I says. This is exactly what I said before. Some comments will change and twist your vlogging and get you hyper, but it still falls under commenters options. Exactly. Oh yes. Well, no, we don't block. We don't block. Yeah, that's what people don't understand. We don't block. We respect each, people's opinions. We respect people's opinion, as long as you put it respectfully. When you offend somebody, allow them time to heal. Allow them, take their time to heal. You cannot decide how they need to heal or how they have to accept your apology, because many a times, for example, if I offend BBTV the content creator, and I come and I ask for apology from BBTV the content creator, and BBTV the content creator is taking her time to accept, or his or her time to accept, it's her, because I've already said auntie, co-host auntie, is taking her time to accept to accept my apology. I have no choice but to be patient. I have no choice but to be tolerant. The temptation is that a lot of us will feel, frustrated, and, stamp our feet and think, who are you? Who are you to want to drag it on or take your time? It's okay. The most important thing is you apologize, and remember, apology is more for us than it is even for the person that you offended. So the fact that this person has even listened to your apology, even if they say they don't acknowledge it, the fact that you have heard the apology is well enough for you to be comfortable and happy with the situation, because you're taking off that load, that burden from you, knowing that you've offended or hurt someone. Knowing that you hurt somebody. And when you forgive somebody and you say you forgive somebody, forgive them for real. Let the past be the past. Let the past be the past. Please, let the past be the past. If we say we've forgiven our fellow brother or our fellow sister, let it be the past. Don't move one step forward and 10 steps backwards. It's that, for example, Auntie Constance came out and she apologized to me. I never did anything to Auntie Constance when she Auntie Constance took me and ate Christmas with on Christmas Day. She vlogged me on Christmas Day, but I never did anything to her. She just vlogged me, what I'll call Scotch Earth policy, you know, guilty by association. So she vlogged me on Christmas Day, but she apologized and we moved on. I would never hold that again against her, because we've moved on. If she was to commit another crime or offense, not crime, oh my God, crime, do another offend me, in near future, then if we're handling any situation, it should be that at hand, and we're not going to go back to what she had done to me 2 or 3 years ago, because that way we are just being stagnant with our growth. We really want to grow, we want to move forward. We really want to grow, we really want to move forward. Meta picking, that's it. The thing they don't understand is I choose who to address in this community. And that's the thing with me. A lot of people feel like, oh, Bella is just quiet, Bella is just quiet, Bella cannot talk, Bella will just let it slide. Trust me, I talk about empowering people. I talk about empowering young people. I say to people, silence is golden, but you must know when it is golden. Don't miss the golden hour, because don't take the precious hour and misuse it, and then you become stupid. You need to know when it is to stay mute and have that golden moment. And you need to know when it's time to strike and put your feet strong on the ground and say, enough is enough. And that's what I tell my younger ones. And that's what I practice. I practice what I preach. I practice what I preach. Nobody is above me addressing. No one. Unless you are my senior. There are people that I respect so much on this media, trust me, that I will never, ever, ever come and disrespect them. Come and address them with that tone that I did when I came to address Brenda. No, Brenda and I are mates. We are mates. So I will address her accordingly. But I cannot address my auntie dearest the way I address Brenda. No, I will never do that. I can never address Mommy K the way I address Brenda. No, I will not do that. Neither would I address Minister Mrs. Bishop. I will never do that. No. Those are my seniors. And I have a different level of respect for my seniors, that I will deal with them differently to the way I deal with people, my mates. I deal with them differently than I deal with people, my mates. So I don't know why, and I can see why ex Brenda will feel I was sent, because a lot of people don't think that Bella can actually come out and speak. A lot of people don't think that Bella can come out and speak. And let me tell you guys something. If you've ever been somebody close to me and I call you my own and you mess with me, trust me, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That's it. Because when I give you my respect and you don't give it back in return, I'm gunning for you. That's just how I am. I may not say it in a vulgar way, not because I cannot say it, but I'm being respectful of my age and my status. I don't do it, but I will address you for sure. For sure. Brenda is not the first person I've addressed on this street. Of course she's not. I've addressed Hansel on my platform, and that's because I called her sister and I treated her like my younger sister, and she pissed me off and I addressed her accordingly. Hello, sis. Hello. Hold on, Mama. Hi. Greetings, sis. Greetings. Welcome.
Thank you. How are you people doing? Hope everybody's fine.
We are good. Long time. Yes, sis, go on.
I don't know. I need to give my own opinion. I always like to call on your show because, read the balance. We don't do any other. That's so respectful.
We are.
On the first point, I want to start because I start the show. The beginning of the show, you say something wrong. If somebody is doing something and the person said, I don't want to do it again, it's not a fault. They should let her be.
Yes.
Yes, I want to say something on this point.
Yeah.
By you saying that you don't want to do again does not mean you have to insult.
Yes, you don't have to insult.
Because you don't have to insult.
Yeah.
If you are saying that you are a changed person.
Yeah.
Because by you insulting, it's not the solution of the problem. I will not do again, but you don't have to insult. Because history is repeating itself on daily basis. And you are saying you want to change. Which change do you want to change? When you keep on repeating yourself on daily basis, the same thing, and you are saying about change. So it's making people not to believe you. Yeah. That is the truth. Okay, if I say I'm sending Bella to go and do my dirty job. Oh, it's my network.
No, we can hear you, sis.
Never allow me
we can hear you, sis. We are here. We can hear you. You can hear. Oh, bless her. She thinks we couldn't hear her. Hello, sis. Yes, we can hear you. Hello. Atebro Hilda, my radical sis. Yes, sis, we can hear you.
Okay. So that is what I wanted to contribute on that one. It's not good. For example, if I'm telling Bella to do my dirty job, and Bella said, I'm tired, I don't want to do it again, we must not drag. We
Absolutely.
must not drag.
Yeah.
You must not, Bella, you must not come and insult me. I
No.
must not insult you.
Yeah.
Let's go our own way without any insult.
Yeah.
That is it. We must not drag ourselves on media. So
No.
that is what I wanted to say on that. Coming to the issue of our mothers,
Yeah.
because they are my mothers, I'm still a child.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the issue of our mothers, Mommy Bridget Benjamin, of course, that is my superwoman. Mommy Rosemary, oh, my in short, where I'm learning, my educational teacher, my teacher. Coming to Mommy K, but I just see what happened. For me, it makes me to conclude that the 365 days something is what we have to implement on this media. Yes, because before, when mommy used to talk about this, I was like, sister, hey, this is my mommy, this is my mommy with this her thing. But with what just happened with Mommy K, I am with her on that 365 days. We have to work on it. 355 days or no. I agreed 100% with her. I'm with her on it. Because the way Mommy K just fled, my God, Sister Bella is unbearable. Yesterday I entered her show, believe me, I couldn't have even watched that show for almost how many minutes. I had to leave. The energy she's giving.
Yeah.
It's like she was waiting for this.
Oh God.
Okay, let's see that Mommy B did wrong.
Yeah. Which she did. And she apologized. Which she did. You know.
Thank you. She did wrong. Now you were upset about it. Your fans were calling you. You went and called her. She talks to you, and I know that call is being recorded. I know it's a recorded call. She apologized to you. She said, "Sister, I'm sorry. You guys arranged everything. It was okay, and it was cool. Why was the lighting of camera in the morning? Why?" And even when she lighted that camera, I was on the window because when she came, because of Mommy Bri, you and Mommy Hafa, I have to join her I have to watch her show too. Because I only watch you, Mommy Bri, and Hafa. I used to, Mommy Hafa, I used to pass to Hot Box just once in a while. So when she came, I have to watch her too.
Yeah.
That day, I have to stand at the window. I have to stand at the window and watch. I was watching from the window. And now she starts saying it, and she herself said, I called her and she apologized. Then I asked myself, why standing on the window? Why is the show for? If you called her and you guys apologize, okay, you say you are doing it because of your fans.
Yeah.
Now just tell your fans, I've talked with my sister.
Exactly.
We have arranged everything. Let's give this
a chance. Yes. Where God?
This is what I'm expecting. Not her saying all what she was saying, and believe what Sister Rosemary called on that show, and she struggled to explain things in her own way, which it was very matured. She said, "No, sis, don't take this thing to this way. This is what our sister was struggling to say." She even explained things, but still it was not going, which an apology was done already. Yeah. Why? That is where it was wrong.
Yeah.
And again, one thing I did not like with her again was the idea that she just came out and poured out a fake profile like that. If it was before that they were dragging fake profile, this woman could have been dragged everywhere. So when you are doing that, you bloggers are making us, we are scared of you guys. Yeah. You will come out and put a contribution, somebody is sick, the person is asking for help, you want it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. At the end, you put my fake profile out like that. You just exposed me a twinkle of an eye.
Oh, God.
Come on, Sister Bella. You guys, the vloggers, should be very careful because we are here to... They are making money out of it. Yeah, so when you are selling your own people out, what is that? It's wrong. These are all the things which I picked that was not good. But for that, Sister Rosemary, Mommy Rosemary, I stand with you for 365 days. I agree and seriously agree for that because it has proven that 356 days is the best day. Is the best thing for us to do. Yeah. Thank you, Sister Bella.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. BTV, welcome, darling. Sis, I see you. BS Mashad, my beautiful mama, welcome. Let me answer BTV show. So that Mommy Bree show was more about Dolly's call, which was for me not bad. Yes. Yes, BTV. But, you know, that's why I said to you, with me, Bella, I'll say to you guys, I practice what I preach. I always said on my platform, for you all who have been following me since day one, that at times in life, if you BTV, you come to me and you say to me, Sis Bella, what you did what you did to me the other day, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It made me upset. I was so upset and disappointed. Even if I know that I stand and believe in what I did, but for the mere fact that it upset you, I will apologize. I don't know if I'm making any sense, BTVCs. For the mere fact that you, BTV, you're upset that I did or I said what I said to you, or my manner of approach was not nice, I will apologize for making you upset, for making you uncomfortable. Okay, because that's just the honest truth. Because I told Mommy Bree that, I can see where Mommy K is coming from, him being upset because of the sisterliness that's between them. I think Mommy K was expecting at least a call or heads up to say, you know what, I'm going to pick that call from Dolly Dolly's call and talk about it. I suppose that is where the issue was. Thank you, BTV. I think that's where the issue was. Yeah, she apologizing because Mommy K did not like it. It made Mommy K upset. And it's okay to say you're sorry, which she did. Mm-hmm. Which she did. But the reason I show is because I really want all of us to learn from this situation. Let's learn from this situation. It's very important. Let's learn from this situation that's happening between my two elder sisters and my auntie. Let's learn from this situation because I have grown to build great relationship and sisterhood on this platform, in this community. I have made great relationships in this community. And when you see, if I remember how Auntie Constance, Mommy Bree, and Auntie Rosemary, they were going about their relationship in so much respect and this friendliness and this lightness in their relationship, which was beautiful to see. And then suddenly this changes like that overnight. It's very frightening and scary for a lot of people. For a lot of people. Because people, like the caller said, or Sister Belinda Paul has said, you now don't even want to trust friends anymore. Like people used to say, a friend is better than a bad sister. You rather hang on to your bad sister. You rather hang on to your bad sister. Okay? You rather hang on because it's not every situation. Because if I understand, this is probably their first misunderstanding. How did we get from a first misunderstanding like this to insulting your mommy, your papa? God help us. I really want Auntie Constance, if she must address, and that's the thing, if she must address the ladies, if she can refrain from using the vulgar words, that's fine. And if she can, it address and put the points across. Address and put your point across with respect. Don't address somebody. There's something we need to remember also as a people. There are certain offenses that if you commit against someone, no matter the amount of I am sorry will never ever suffice the remorse that you want to show or give to this person. When you hurt somebody once and you do it again the second time, trust me, that person can never ever accept to be around you. That's the honest truth. And that's probably why, you see, I understand why Mommy Bree went and blocked Auntie Constance, because she felt like she'd been burnt time too many. and she's not going to go through that again. For me, it's not the best option to block somebody, but I see again where she's coming from, because communication, like I said, is key. Maybe Auntie Constance is also frustrated because she couldn't reach out to apologize as well, or to explain certain things, and that's her frustration. But then again, I will say frustration does not mean disrespect. Respect does not mean we are friends. Respect only means respect my lane. My lane, I respect your lane. We can vlog everybody, but with respect. We can be cordial and civil. We don't have to be friends. We must not be friends. We must not call ourselves sisters in order to respect one another. We can make our media space a beautiful place where everybody can go under any platform. You can analyze and criticize anybody. But as long as you do that respectfully, like you see what happened to Ex Grinder, you drop your comments. No one is perfect. Say what you think. Let the people know your mind. But say it in such a way that you are actually see sustaining the dignity of the person that you are addressing. Ay, ay, ay. Why is this so hard for us in this community? Why is it so hard for us in this community? Why? Why is it so hard for us? We dig all the vulgar things that we can imagine. We say all the lies that there is in the world. We go and we dig up all facts about people. Let bygone be bygone, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because to be honest with you, I don't see any wrong reason why Auntie Constance cannot go under, continue to go under Mommy Bree's show. Why Mommy Bree cannot go under Auntie Constance's show. Why she cannot go under Auntie Rosemary. But that cannot happen because of the level of disrespect that has happened just within the twinkle of an eye. Why? It's really sad. I feel really sad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel really sad with the whole situation. I feel really sad with the whole situation. I feel really sad. Hi. Hi. It's really true that and the sad thing about this life is the people that hurt you the most are the ones that are closest to you. The people that hurt you the most in life, unfortunately, are the ones that are closest to you. That's why it hurts the most. That's why it hurts the most. Because these are your close people. These are your close people. Hi, Mama. Hi, Baba. Where's the pretty girl? Yes. Where's the pretty girl? Somebody's awake. Yes, my love. Yes. Yes. Mommy's with her friends. Say hello, aunties and uncle. Say hello, aunties and uncle. Say, I just woke up. I just woke up. I was having a beautiful nap. Yeah. So I'm really hoping, especially for my dear big sisters and my aunties, I'm really hoping that there will be some level of respect. I'm really hoping that there will be some level of respect, especially as being the seniors in our community. Lead the way. Oh, bonjour from your beautiful auntie. The bonjour co-host. I'm really hoping. Somebody said they were going to. Bella is trying to win trophy for a loyalty trophy on the media space. I don't I don't need any loyalty trophy from anybody. The thing about me, this is the thing about me. This is the thing about me. I believe that there's no perfect human being. That's one thing I always hold when it comes to relationship with people. I believe there's no perfect human being, but I can tolerate people's weaknesses or limitation if those people are actually aware of their limitations and they are happy. Oh, sorry, the co-host is the co-host just breaking wind. Sorry, guys, if you heard it, that's not me. It's a co-host. Don't do that. Don't do that. Otherwise, your aunties will think it's mommy. What was I saying? What was I saying even? Your auntie says your presence is felt. So we cannot be as the elderly ones on media. We have to set precedents for how the other ones will have to, to lead their lives or lead their vlogging. It's very, very important. I'm praying that Auntie Constance would reconsider her stand with her frustration. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be frustrated, but the manner of approach is important. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Maramisa, welcome, darling sis. It's very, very important, please. Because if you don't handle certain situations with care, your frustration, your approach is going to defeat the purpose of your frustration. And like I was saying, in life, when it comes to this loyalty issue, in life, I know there's no perfect human being. But I appreciate when people try to make changes in life. I appreciate when people acknowledge your weaknesses and are happy to work on it. I appreciate people who listen. Trust me. Trust me. Some people wonder why. People wonder why, Bella, oh, you're here, you're there. I love to see people supported. I like to support people. But then when it comes to me, Bella, when I feel like my voice is not being heard, if I feel like I've overstayed my welcome, I walk away. Thanks, Madam Isa. I walk away. That's just me. When I feel like 80% of the things that I stand for, you don't stand for those things, I walk away. That's just me. And I'm going to walk away respectfully. I'm not going to insult your mommy, your papai, dissecting people, saying all the horrible insults that there is in the world. I'm not going to say that. I'll just pack my bags and I'll leave and leave you peacefully. Anybody that I've ever spoken with in this community at the back, you know that I'm a fixer, I'm not a spoiler. I'm a fixer, I'm not a spoiler. If I call BTV my sister, there's no way I'm going to be disrespecting BTV and calling BTV some very not so nice names. I will never do that. I will never do it. I will never, even if we fall out, I can never bring myself to insult BTV in a degrading manner. I cannot. I can't do it. There are better words. There are better words or descriptions to use. There are endless words to use in this life to air your frustration. We're crying every day. We want a better community. We cannot be doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and we expect to get a different result. We can't. I hate when people I love fight. I hate it. I really don't just like it. I don't just like it. So I'm really hoping, I'm praying, because usually Auntie Constance is under my show, so she's not here, probably at work. But I'm sure somebody is going to send it to her, or somebody will tell her about the show. She will watch it. She'll reconsider her position. She will vlog her frustration without any, derogatory words. If you must address your sister with so much love and respect. Don't address your sister because you want to just humiliate them. Because if you want to just humiliate them, you're defeating the purpose for which your reason for addressing them was done in the first place. Yeah. And I'll say it again. Forgiveness is more for you than it is for the person that was offended. And when you ask for forgiveness, be patient and allow people to process it, process their pain. It's very, very important. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to come and talk about it here today. Let's keep showing respect for one another. Let's keep it doesn't cost us a thing. Peace of mind is paramount. That's why I don't understand. Like, how do you go to bed at night knowing that you've intentionally upset somebody? Do you actually go to bed at night knowing that you've intentionally hurt somebody? I really want all of us vloggers to think about it. All of us. And that's why I'm so quick. If somebody says to me, Bella, you've offended me, you've made me upset, I'm quick to say I'm sorry, because I don't like to know that somebody somewhere, uncomfortable because of Bella. So please. Yeah, BBC the content creator, me too. My problem is the vulgarism. I just can't stand those things. I don't like the word she's using to describe Auntie Rosemary. I really don't like it. Yeah, I really don't like it. I don't like the word that they use to describe anybody. If you know me, you all can bear with me. You can attest that if I'm under any show and the host is using language, a foul language I don't like, I always say, please stop, please don't use it. I cannot bear to hear people use those words. Anybody who knows me, if you're honest with yourselves in this community, if I'm underneath any show and somebody's using vulgar words, I'm uncomfortable. I don't like to be there. I'll always say to them, please stop. Don't use such words. Please. Oh, God. Imagine somebody just stumbling on your platform, a Cameroonian or somebody who, we want people to subscribe. We want to build a beautiful community. Let's create responsible and respectful content. If we want to teach people how to disagree, let's show them how to disagree and agree to disagree responsibly. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Anyway, I just thought I'll bring this and talk about the for those of you who joined just in the end, BF Mansion. Oh, this is my mama. This is my radical mama. For those of you who joined late, please watch the show from the beginning. I talked about intentional and giving for attention, and of course I talked about intentional living, which is about living as sisters. Trust me, I have made great friends on this media. Why can we not make good friends? Why do I always have to hear about people falling apart, friendships collapsing? Can we not make genuine friends, genuine love? Like, for example, look, every single person that is under my platform now, I cannot joke with these people. Like, I don't play with any of you guys. I don't. I respect. The worst is when I know you're my senior. I don't play with it. I don't. Ate Brohida, I have made great friends. It boils down to your principle as an individual. I have made great friends, and you need to set your boundaries. When you establish those relationships, let me tell you guys, make clear-cut boundaries so people know what they can and cannot do when it comes to you. Did somebody say support picking? Support picking is not here. Is support picking here? Oh, support picking. I see you now, sis. I see you. Thanks for joining. How are you and my babies? I've made great friends. Great friends that we talk about, you call and just talk to smile, to laugh, and you make your day better. Yes. Auntie Rosemary is like my other the way she sees life. It's like I always told her, it's like my elder sister, our elders. Very strict, very old-fashioned, very traditional, but that's the best way to raise a child. BBTV Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin is like an elder sister to me. I've learned a lot from her. The advice I get from her is priceless. No money can buy. No money can buy. Someone like Auntie Constance, like I said, I know her family, but she doesn't know how I know her family. And I've said to her, there will be a time I will tell her. She's an auntie. I know her family. That's why I respected her since day one, and that's why even when she had her issues with Minister Mrs. Bibi before, I was still going under her show because I was treating her like family, because I knew the family. I never knew Auntie Constance like that, but I know the family where she's come from. I know their family. That's why I respect her like that. Somebody was saying to me, "Why are you calling her auntie, auntie, auntie?" I said, because she's my auntie. Okay. Support Pekin. The profiles that I've spoken with, I've made real friends. You see these fake profiles? If only people knew the beautiful souls that are behind here. When I had the baby, I had so many calls. So many calls. And I was even touched that some of them were telling me they're fake profiles. Shona York, my loving, darling, beautiful sis. GK done. For those of you who are missing the opportunity to make great friendships, your baby is here. Your baby is eating. Meta Pikin. Look at her. She's here. She's been eating. That's why the advantage of me not showing my face is that she can feed as she wants. She's been eating. She's been eating, baby. See, she's been eating. It's just that it's hot. Your baby is so fat. It's a big baby. It's so hot. Yes, my love. Yes. Yeah, auntie says you need to eat. She's laughing. Mama. You've got protective aunties here. You guys will kill me. Oh. What? Meta Piki, you haven't asked me to say, big sis, have you eaten? You haven't asked me, but you're worried about your baby. I have suffered. That's the life I live now. Nobody cares about me. It's all about the baby. I've made great friends. Jinken Dawn, that's my darling sis. That's my sister for life. And it will be for life. If only you guys know the beautiful souls behind these fake profiles. I knew that people genuinely love and care when I had the princess. Messages, laughing. Messages, calls that I had, calls, and it's like I'm swearing to secrecy when they call me. Oh my God, I love you. I love my family. I love everybody. I love anybody who respect me. I respect you right back. Okay. And if anybody's ever wanting or waiting for me to ever address a senior person with disrespect on my platform, you will wait and wait until a samurai sword is going to grow in your eyes, because it's never going to happen. I can only come and I beg them. I beg them to make it easy for us, but I can never address them like with so much assertiveness, like I did some of my mates, and they were shocked, and then and then they say I'm a bully. I'm a bully, Bella bully. Bella bully. That word is far from me. If you say Bella is assertive, I'll say yes, I am very assertive. And I'm assertive when need be. I'm a very playful person. I'm an extrovert. But when it comes to business time, I mean business. I mean business. Anyway, let me leave you guys. It's 2 hours, and I think I've done my best. And you guys should blow some kisses to the co-host. Co-host, this is our longest show. She's getting used to the routine. All right, guys, I'm gonna love and leave you all so much. Let's keep praying for our community, okay? And let's keep cherishing the beautiful souls that we connect with on media, because this is a new community. It's a global community, online community nowadays. Bella, if someone calls you a bully, it's because you stood up to them. Yes, and I'll always stand up to people. And one of the type of people I can't stand are bullies. I can't stand a bully. Trust me, in my life I have fought so many bullies, not because they were bullying me, but because they were bullying other people. Physically, I have fought like bullies. I cannot stand bullies. It's just because this camera, I cannot reach, send my hand and reach some of them. I will reach some of them, bring their head and give you a hit knock on it. A serious knock on their head. I can't stand bullies. I like to protect my own, and I can't stand bullies. Bullies are actually the people that I can literally go really crazy on them, because they intimidate people, quiet people, reserved people. Much love. Thank you so much, Beauty, the content creator. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I'm going to love and leave you all now. Beehive Mansion, thank you so much. So Poppy King, Jink and Dawn, beautiful Queen B. Yes, Sean Ayok, Meta Pikin, BTV, La Vie Belle, the girl with the vibes, mom of two boys. Oh, big sis, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. If you guys know how I got connected to mom of two boys, I've said that story here twice. Mom of two boys is my big sis from another mom. Where's my big sis Just Babes today? Ate Brahida, my darling radical sis. Mariam is I see you. BTV. I hope I've actually appreciated everybody. Who is that other person? Back when Basa was hey, I go chop the mop. I no go even talk true. Oh, back when Basa was, I didn't see you coming, darling. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I just want to say, Ebia Clarence, my darling big sis, I appreciate you. Beautiful Queen B. I think I've said hello to everybody. Yes, big sis Zion Freds, Mommy J, big sis Belinda Paul, and everybody else watching from the back. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you haven't done so. We may have to be doing this type of shows, blind shows, for a while, until when we get time where daddy is free to hold baby. All right, love you guys so much. Bye everybody. Bye.